everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Reema, and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading to look at the current energies and see what kind of messages we need to know, what is coming. If you have been following my channel, you know these live sessions, you can join and ask questions and receive live responses. If you're a member of my channel, you get priority, and if you subscribe, you will get the notice so that you know when we have this live. Please share the link with your friends so that they can also join and ask questions if they'd like to. Um, and then anyone can ask a question, anyone can put a question in the chat. As I said, it's for everyone, but prior for members of my channel and those who use the super chats. We're gonna start the collective energy reading phase. And then after that, we will look at the comments in the questions. If you're interested in a private reading, you can reach out using my contact in the about tab. Let's see what are the messages, what do we need to know, what is coming, and how things are moving forward. I see some kind of balanced situation. There is a offer. Someone is coming to balance a situation, to give you a proposal, but be careful. It looks so good, it looks too good to be true. So if that's the case, just try to investigate. Right, don't say yes or no very quickly. Just try to investigate, try to really see what is what is really behind it. If you do some investigation, that would be great. Pluto is very strong and very powerful now in the sky, so there is a lot of hidden agenda. You need to investigate, you need to dig into the little scenarios that you might want to understand what is going on anyway. So don't refuse this suggestion, proposal, the offer, but spend some time, make sure that you understand, make sure that you investigate. I see some under the sea, under the I don't know, like under the sea. Maybe we hear something about the oceans, about the marine life. Maybe they find a new creature, I don't know, something like that. I see something new, something surprise, something very, very I don't know, how can I say it, something exciting, new, yeah, about the ocean. Don't read any offers. As I said, try to investigate. There's a good news coming. I see freedom for someone. The moon is gonna be in Scorpio this coming week, so make sure that you are not, I mean, it's gonna be a little bit heavy, it's gonna be a little bit hard because of the Pluto L. So try not to make important decisions, specifically for love, in love and romance. Make sure you don't really get into the detail, like get deep into connection, get deep into commitments. There's going to be a lot of revisiting because Venus is going to be retrograding soon, and Mars is now getting straight, like it's going to go straight. So it is it's changing direction, so it's a little bit misleading. The information gonna be misleading, but I see a lot of love scenarios might come for different people. It can be both love as romance, and it can be also love in the things that you like things that really warm your heart. There is some promises. Make sure you're making a commitment. If you're if you're giving someone a promise, you can keep it, because I see that there might be some promises that's going to be broken. Make sure if you're traveling, if you're visiting someone, don't leave something behind. I see something left behind. For some of you, I see something in your childhood. You might want to reach out, or you might receive something from your childhood, maybe your parents, your mother, send you something about maybe even a photo from your childhood, maybe a friend sends some photo of your childhood that you never had. Oh wow, this is great. I see the N. There might be some discussions in the world of ethics. I see some pushbacks from countries or from institutes starting with N. There are some kind of dealings, but the deal is not too strong. Or again, as I said, it's not exactly what they're talking about. There is a hidden agenda. There is some kind of pregnancy news that you might hear. It can be pregnancy, or it can be some kind of promise about something that's maturing, is getting a new project, a new job offer. Some blessing is definitely to the world. Look at this beautiful energy that is coming into the the world. I mean, we are still all protected despite all the problems that we have in the world with humanity, with all these crises that people are going through. I still see that protection is around us and the connection is still there. So, I mean, maybe I see something being unleashed. Maybe your dog is on and it might escape or it might jump to people. Be careful. Some unleashed energy might cause problem for you, and it can be anger. Someone's anger which is unleashed, and it can cause trouble. Listen to someone's advice. Someone is talking to a male energy, and this male energy is not listening. They're just taking it from one ear, letting it go from the other ear. It's really sometimes what you listen or hold is one chance, and if you blow it up, it's gone. See an angry woman, an angry female energy. There might be some disputes at home, fighting with an, like if you are in dispute with a female energy, if they're not in your vibration, try to, I don't know, get some rest from it. This person is not gonna let go. I see some resistance from female energies, from your female boss, manager, from female people in your family or in your work environment. There might be some pushbacks from female energies. So specifically if you're male, try to, try to keep it balanced. To sometimes it's better to kind of leave it at some point, and it's going to be resolved by itself. You don't need to go to all of the details and find all of the layers. Sometimes people are just in bad moods and they say something, so sometimes it's not worth it to really go and dissect it. Sometimes it is, but not at this time. Someone is very ashamed, they lost an opportunity. I mean, be careful. If you're giving your money to an investor or someone, they might come back to you with an apology. They might, like, again, be careful who you're hiring, because some people might not be able to do the job and they just come back with an excuse, or they just come back with an apology. And that's what I can see. There is some clue that's gone. Maybe if you send someone to find a clue investigation, they might come. Or there's someone clueless. I see the word clueless. That's what I am seeing here. I see some overthinking, overdrinking, overeating. So those habits, they might be highlighted. As I said, Venus is going to be retrograding. So with that energy, be careful about your investments. Don't start new investments. I see a beautiful big heart for someone. There is definitely love coming for some of you, but try not to, make it official, or don't make it, don't commit to something, as I said, because it can break very easily. Promises are shaky at this time, specifically next week. It's going to be shaky. Conditions people might change the conditions. People might demand, they change their vote. If you have some kind of eye surgery planned, make sure, you wait till Mars is in a good location, Mars is in a good position, and then do the surgery. Sensitive surgery or sensitive operation, sensitive news, sensitive job, even if that you might want to go, make sure that everything is okay. Double check everything or triple check everything before you start this thing. It's something that you need to for sure make. This week, try to, again, because of the moon in Scorpio and all the other things that are going, try to make sure if you're making an important, specifically that holds true for you. Some people are feeling so lonely. At this point, don't try to break your loneliness just because you want to be with someone. Sometimes there is the right people might come into your life, and there's definitely a path starting for you. You just have to be patient. Some things that you need to still recover from, or defeat, or try to figure out, or the lessons that you need to learn before this path is going to be open. But if time is passing, don't tell yourself, oh, time is passing, when is it going to happen? Yeah, time is passing, but it's possible that something that could happen to you in 5 years can happen in a year. So don't too much think about it, and don't too much question that as well. I also see a Taurus. If you're a Taurus, I see big money for you. There might be some kind of a financial opportunity, or it can be that someone who's a Taurus is coming into your life. Some of you, your partner, your lover, your next, your next person of interest could be a Taurus, or in the Taurus season, you might see them, or you might get to know them. With that, let's start the reading, the questions for the members first. We start with that, and then we look at those who have comments and use the super chats. For Prem, a member of my channel, I'm doing very well. Thank you so much. Let's see what is for you in general. What do you need to know and how things are moving forward? I see something very precious in your hands. I see that you either found something really pleasant, something adorable, something that you like, and I don't know if you in your phone you have been I know it could be a game, hopefully not, it could be hopefully something more serious that it gives you some kind of pleasant time. It's very like something that you're trying to find out, to figure out, like something new. Maybe you're, for example, trying to work with ChatGPT, other AI tools, and it's nice, it's good for you. Like it's explore, you're exploring something, and I see the energy of amusement, good energy, pleasure, investigating, understanding, exploring. You're a very curious person, and this exploring is very good for you. You're getting so much involved. It could be also a relationship, it could be a job interview, it can be something that you just enjoy doing it can be a hobby. But I see this week you will have it in hands, and you start spending some time with that. This is a precious thing, even if it looks like, oh, it's just something to it's a hobby. But if you continue this feeling of that you want to find out, this curiosity that you have, if you follow that, it's going to take you to very good places. And I see successful, you might even start talking to other people about it, or you expand it somehow. It's going to be serious for you. It could also be a relationship that's not serious, or someone that you enjoy chatting with. They can be a serious case for you. Or as I said, it's a hobby that you're enjoying it for now, it's just fun, but it can be serious, and it can be very actually beneficial and helpful for you. Okay, for Mr. Morris, another member of my channel, thank you for being here. Your current job, let's see what is the message for you. What do you need to know about your current job? Well, I see a closure. I don't know if the place is going to be closed, or they're going to be closed for some time for construction, or things are going to be slow, or somehow I see that there's also another possibility that they're moving to a bigger, because I see a temporary closure, and then I see moving to a bigger place. I don't know if the company or the people are moving to a bigger building. They might want to go to a bigger warehouse, something like that. Something big is coming, but it comes after a pause, after a stop. Maybe things for you have been slow, maybe it's been slow, and you have been estimating that, like, I don't know what to do, things are not going that, like, it looks like everything is paused for you. But there's gonna be, just wait a little bit, it's gonna be better. There's a bigger thing coming behind. I see you think that you are in a big dark wall, and you do not have visibility for your future. Maybe you question your future, how things are going, what should I do, what is my future in this job. You just have to be a little bit more patient. Very soon you're gonna have some kind of answer. But again, I see a closure as well. It can that, but it's not. It doesn't mean that you will lose your job. I don't see that. A closure could be that if you had a problem at work, you might come into a closure. Like you come into a conclusion. Something will be ending and something will start, and the new thing is bigger, better, and much more exciting. And again, I see a big building, a big building, like a hospital, even like some organization like that. And let's pull some cards for you about your job. Yeah, but you need to surrender. You need to surrender things. Just leave it at the hands of the universe, and I'm sure that it's not gonna disappoint you. You're gonna be absolutely, you're gonna be happy. Just give it time, give it some rest, give it some positive energy. Just say that you trust the condition, you trust the situation, you trust the hands of universe. So I don't see anything bad. Just, even if it doesn't look that good at the moment, you just need a little bit more patience. For Stephanie, thank you for being here, and good morning to you. Anything that I can tell you about love? Let's see what's the message for you, Steph, about love. Well, I see some childhood, like very quick energy, running, very warm energy. Someone is, I don't know if you know anyone from Spain. I definitely see that warmth of people from Spain or Italy, but here I really see, and maybe Greek people. So I see that something is going. I actually see a bull a very big bull is coming. So there is a big masculine energy coming into your life, and the energy is close. Maybe it's not there yet, but it's very close. It's closer than before. And I see that these people, this person is coming very fast, very strong, like a big bull. It could, this person is from Spain or I don't know, south of Europe. And it's coming as you know, Mars is getting direct, and it can help you with this energy somehow. Mars being in retrograde might have affected you. Maybe you have been a little bit sick, you might have been a little bit down, and you felt like you're not in a good mood. But with Mars being in turning direct, it's going to help you with all those emotions and emotions. But make sure that you know the Venus is going to retrograde. So if something is coming, if some passion is coming about someone for you, make sure that you do not exaggerate it. Make sure that you wait until Venus is also direct, and then you make final decisions. You can spend time, you can get to know each other if this person comes to you, but definitely don't finish, don't get into the details before Venus is also direct. For Lady A, thank you so much for being a member. And let's get you a general reading about love. Another member of my channel, I believe a new member of my channel. About love. Well, I see that there are some people that you're trying to avoid. I don't know what it could be. You're trying to avoid some things from the past. I don't know if there are people from the past or the situations from the past that you are avoiding. You're trying, or the energy is telling you, try not to do what try to make sure you know, or you think about the lessons learned from the past. Don't make the same mistakes. Don't follow the same path in the past. There's definitely something that you should learn in the past. Don't put your steps in the same places that you did before. If you were very trustworthy, if you always trusted people, if you were very generous in the relationship, you shouldn't do that. And I see that you are either maybe also very picky. You might be very picky about people. I can't tell if it's good or bad. I personally think it's a good thing sometimes to be a little more picky. You should, but someone is definitely waiting for you. I see that you're on the right path. I said if you try not to go the same path that you went in the past, and you try not to make the same mistakes or the same I don't know, the same things that you were not happy with in the past. Try not to repeat them. And if you do that, I see that love coming to you, and I see children around you. I don't know if you have already children. If you don't, I definitely see a family for you in the future. I at least see 2 children around you, and maybe they're very close in age, maybe 1 or 2 years apart, and I see children around you. So definitely someone is coming. And if you don't have a spouse, I don't know, the person with his taller than you, definitely a taller person. I see a very tall person. It can be that physically they are tall, or they're like their job, their whatever they in the society, they are more like, I don't know, they're more pronounced, or they're see that they're tall. For Kumi, thanks for using the Supi chats. Let's see for you in the rest of the month what is coming. What is the message for Kumi? The rest of the month. For this month, for February, there is definitely a path opening up for you. I don't know if you're going to, I don't know, travel. If that's something that you're thinking about, definitely it's going to be an option for you. And a trip unexpectedly might be coming to you. I see that you're packing very quickly. People are helping, maybe your family. They're also helping you put things together, and then, or maybe someone else is traveling and you help them quickly pack things. It's a good thing, nothing bad. Actually, you're kind of by the end, like before even you get onto the plane, you're still not sure if you might want to go or not. It could also be a road trip, can be like air travel, or it can be a road trip. If you're looking for a job, I see that you might go for an interview. It's far away. There's definitely a path you need to go, a far way, a travel, a trip, journey that you start going, and you're preparing your backpack. So if you're physically traveling, that could be it. If you're not physically traveling, there's a new journey in your life that you need to be ready for. You have to make your I don't know what you need. You have to take it with you. You have to bring some things that are necessary for yourself. You need to be prepared. So there's something coming that you need to be prepared. You're going on a vacation, you're going to a trip, you're going to a backpack trip, and you should have all the necessary things with you. but it's very positive. I see someone that you talk to very much. That's really good. Someone is listening. If you're going to an organization for mortgage, for whatever it is, I see that you're going to be accepted. They're going to value you. If you're going to a bank for an, I don't know, loan or whatever, you will hear a yes answer. And I see things correct direction. You are going to be on the lock. Lock is definitely on your side. For Key, thanks for using the super chat. Let's see what is the general message for you that you need to know today. Wow, you have been waiting for something. Whatever you have been waiting that needs to come from what far away is coming. I see a big landscape. I don't know if wherever you live, you have a view or you have a backyard. Maybe your kitchen has a window to the backyard or to the street. I see people looking out the window. I don't know if you're waiting for something or someone, whatever it is that you're thinking about when you are looking out the window, or I don't know, when you're outside, this is going to be getting to you very quickly. Some waiting period is going to be over. Some package might come post, something that you ordered or was lost, it's going to come back. I see open arms. Some action from you is accepted by the universe. Something that's been done has been accepted. If you were thankful, it has been received. It's really, the energy wants to tell you that something has been received, something that you did. I mean, it's not like money or whatever. Gesture of, I don't know, happiness, something that your heart confessed or you thought has been accepted. If you were complaining about something to this or to the God, it has been received, it has been heard. The universe wants you to know that. There are big changes coming for you. I see two very big wings that, again, I see a lot of energy of the angels and good, actually supporting energy, just to show that we are here and you're lonely and what you want is you know, how can I say, oh, it's been hate, you know, and hopefully you will receive what you need to get. For Mariana, thank you for being here. Let's see if you'll be in a relationship soon. For Mariana, well, I see that, yeah, but I see that you are on the look. But you're not that much serious. I don't know that seriousness that you should have to be in a relationship, or the facts that you consider, the things that you're asking people, or people that you think they're not, like, I don't know, like you are. I see some kind of not, it's not serious. You might be, no, I'm serious, but then the factors that you're consider to find someone is not realistic. There's something that needs to be changed. I also see some kind of exhaustion. I don't know if you have been dating so like for a long time, but this pattern, whatever it was, is making you, or you're exhausted from this thing. So it could be that you're just exhausted of being lonely, or you're exhausted of being without a relationship. In this mood, with the current mood that you have, you probably won't get the best you know, response, the best character. You might need to change things a little bit. Yeah, and I see some kind of happiness in general. For Loyal Kenny, let's see in love what is coming here. What is the message for you? I don't know if you're in a long distance relationship. I definitely see a relationship. If you just broke up with someone, or some relationship was cancelled or cut, I see that you have been still thinking about it. There was a relationship in the past that you still are thinking about it. You're putting a lot of energy. You might say, no, your unconscious energy. I at least here see that you're still thinking about it. There's a lot of whys and hows that you ask yourself, and you're trying to find resolution and solution of how things went wrong. Yeah, I see that. Definitely, you need to clear that out before you start a new relationship. In your love department, again, I see that there are some you need to, how can I say, you need to clear out. You need to make sure that you have a conclusion before you can jump into a relationship. And as I said, for love, for everyone, Venus is going to be retrograding. So make sure that maybe it's a good time to think about reflecting to our past relationships, happened to us in the past, what was the lessons learned, and after the Venus is going to be direct, we probably can take those into account in our new relationships. For Olivia, let's see what is coming to you next. Do you need to know what is running energy? Where are you running to? I see that some fast moving energy, some decision that you might to make. I see a virus. If you're sick, I see that you'll be recovering. Then you might catch a cold or there's some kind of issue. Be staying at home a little bit. Take rest if you are sick or if you feel unwell. Try to rest a little bit. You have been running a lot. You have been on the go. You have not been resting that much, and you need to slow down a little bit. So the message for you is to slow down a little bit and take some kind of rest at the moment. Try to